Alright guys, so today we're going to go through, we got the Fate, the new trigger for the T15 here, and I'm going to go about just doing a little quick install video for you. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, we'll flip this thing off safe, fire it, make sure it's pointing in a safe direction, make sure your air's off, okay, make sure there's no mag. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pop the takedown pin, rear takedown pin, front takedown pin. We'll separate our upper receiver from our lower receiver. We can set the upper receiver aside. We don't need that portion. Okay. So now we got our lower receiver. We need to remove the trigger group here. The way we're going to go about doing that, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the grip. Okay, let me move my sling here. Adapter. So in the grip here, inside the grip, there's going to be a what's this? 3/16 Allen key. Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove that Allen bolt. Okay, we're going to pop our grip up. Now, as we're doing that, you'll see right here we have our spring for our detent. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't lose that. Okay, that's going to be important. So we can take our grip off, we'll set that aside. We'll take our our detent spring out, set that to the side. If we flip the marker over, we'll have our detent for the selector switch come out. We can set that to the side, and then our selector switch will come out as well. Alright, so now we got that apart. Now we need to remove the trigger group. Moving the trigger group, we need to remove the two pins right here and here. Okay, let's take a smaller Allen key and push those through. Now on this side, you see how there's an indent. On the back side, they're flat. You want to push from the indented side. Okay, so the side that has the side where the safety would be on. Okay, we're going to pop those two pins through. They're both the same size, so don't worry about those. Alright. Now pull up on the back of the trigger control group here, and we'll just pull the trigger assembly group out. Okay, so now we're almost there. We got to pop out this front pin right here, and then pull out our trigger, and we'll place that with our new Fate trigger. Okay, so let's find let's get another smaller Allen key here. Okay, start to push that pin out. Now there is a spring inside here, so watch. There's a spring inside here, inside the trigger. So watch that. We're going to keep pressing this out a little more. Okay, and now my trigger's out. I have my pin. So let's go ahead. We're going to open up our new trigger. Okay, so here's our new triggers. We need to swap this spring that's in the original trigger over. So you can see there's a leg that goes down into the trigger. Okay, and in our new trigger there's a hole. So that's going to go inside there. So we're going to pull our spring straight out. We're going to see the hole there. We're going to swap that spring just straight in there. Okay, we want to make sure that the spring, the hole in the spring lines up with the hole in the trigger. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to put this back into the trigger group. And we're going to press our pin through here. Okay, so we press our pin through. New trigger's in. Okay, so now we're just going to reverse this order here. We're going to take grab our lower receiver. We're going to put our trigger through the trigger hole in the lower receiver. Drop the fire control group in. We're going to take my 2 pins. Now, remember we pushed them out from this side with the indents. We're going to push them into the opposite side with the indented features facing towards the opposite side. So we want to line up these holes as best we can. Okay, so I got the first one in. There we go, we got the second one in. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead, we'll put our safety selector switch back in. We're going to put our detent. So go back in the hole right here. We'll put our spring, our detent spring back in. Actually, we're going to take and put that into the grip here. There's our bolt for our grip. Okay, so we're going to make sure this all goes back together. We're going to drop our bolt for our grip back down inside. Tighten this down. And then the last step after this, all we have to do is to go ahead and put the upper and lower receivers back together. First let's check switches, safety works. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull out our takedown pins. We'll put our front pin in first, our pivot pin. Put our rear takedown pin in. Okay, let's cock it. Okay, everything works. Cock it again, let's pull. Oh, you gotta take it out safe, that would help. Okay, just with that right there, you can feel a little quicker pull on the trigger. Let me take and I'm gonna go ahead and cock this. I'm gonna put my air tank on real quick. Just do a couple little test fires here. See how it feels with air behind it. Okay. No magazine in here. No balls or anything. So that does have a nice pull to it. I mean, you're barely touching the trigger now, and you're getting it to pull. A lot softer, a lot better overall. I really do enjoy that. Definitely should be worth the money. We'll see. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get out and play a little bit. I haven't played in forever, it seems like. You know, life gets in the way of stuff. But hopefully this weekend I'll either get out to play or I'll have Task Force Legion's having an event this weekend down at CPX. I know a bunch of the guys that are on T15s there. I'll give them mine at least, have them try it out, see how they like the trigger. But overall, I'm going to say that that's going to be a really nice upgrade for the T15. Hope this helps you guys out. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll help you out as best I can. Thanks, guys.